Never enough, Ethan Carter had always believed that money was the key to happiness. Growing up in a poor neighborhood, he had promised himself that he would never struggle like his parents did. He worked tirelessly, climbing the corporate ladder with ruthless efficiency. By the time he was 35, he was the CEO of a successful tech company, his bank account overflowing with millions. Yet, it was never enough. Ethan's days were a blur of board meetings, negotiations, and endless hours spent staring at financial reports. He owned a penthouse overlooking the city, drove the latest sports cars, and vacationed in exotic destinations. But deep inside, a hollow feeling gnawed at him. No matter how much he earned, he wanted more. One evening, while attending an elite networking event, Ethan met Victor Langley, a reclusive billionaire investor. Victor had a reputation for turning failing businesses into gold mines. Over drinks, Victor shared a peculiar philosophy. Wealth is like a fire, he said. Feed it and it grows. Stop and it consumes you. But the true secret to endless riches lies in taking risks others fear. Ethan was intrigued. He had built his empire on calculated risks, but Victor's words suggested something far deeper. When Victor invited him to a private gathering of the world's most powerful businessmen, Ethan eagerly accepted. At the gathering, Ethan was introduced to the Circle of Avarice, a group of ultra-wealthy individuals who controlled industries in secrecy. They believed that money was energy, and those willing to make sacrifices could tap into its infinite flow. Their proposition was simple: pledge an offering to the circle, and in return, one would receive unparalleled financial success. The catch? The offering had to be something of immense personal value. Ethan hesitated. He had always been willing to do whatever it took to succeed, but this felt different. When he voiced his doubts, Victor chuckled. The greater the sacrifice, the greater the reward. Blinded by ambition, Ethan agreed. His offering? The only thing in his life that wasn't about wealth, his relationship with his younger sister Lily. She had always been his moral compass, the one person who reminded him of their humble beginnings. Cutting ties with her, he reasoned, was a small price for unlimited success. The following months were a whirlwind. Ethan's business deals flourished beyond belief. His company's stock prices skyrocketed, competitors crumbled before him, and his net worth tripled. He had everything he had ever wanted: power, influence, and unimaginable wealth. But something was missing. Without Lily, his life felt empty. He reached out, but she refused to answer his calls. The few times he saw her in public, she looked at him with cold detachment. He had sacrificed her love for success, and the realization hit him harder than any financial loss ever could. One night, as he sat alone in his lavish penthouse, surrounded by opulence yet drowning in regret, his phone rang. It was Victor. "Congratulations," Victor said. "You now understand the truth about wealth. It's never enough, and once you feed the fire, it never stops burning." Ethan looked around, the gold and luxury suddenly feeling meaningless. He had won the world, but lost the only thing that truly mattered. The cost of his ambition was clear. He was wealthier than ever, but utterly alone. And for the first time in his life, Ethan realized that enough had been left far behind.